Hello and welcome to a new episode of KiwiLife. Um, During the first intro I recorded, I got these cat and horses. They spawned over there on the platform. This one spawned and then was thundering, so more spawned. And I got them down here because of the sound. And of course my microphone didn't work, but here I am. Welcome to the episode 16. And to start the episode, I think we need to go to the shopping district to do some shopping for our project of the episode. I want to buy some wood because I don't want to chop all that wood. Hey, been a long
Hey.
time. How are you?
Yeah, I haven't seen you in ages. Well, I'm doing nice. Yeah. How are you?
I'm fine. Why don't you come over for dinner soon, so we can catch up?
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah. When can I come over?
Maybe in 2 weeks.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fine.
Yeah. I'll come then. I do kind of have to go now, so
Oh well.
I'll see you then.
See you then. What have I gotten myself into? I invited someone to have a dinner at my castle, but I don't have a castle yet. I have one tower and some buildings next to it. So I cannot receive guests into the tower. That's not appropriate. I need something bigger for them. So I think we need to change our plans drastically and start building on a dining room, I think. And well, at least have a bit more of the castle done than this, because even though it's cozy, this is not a real place to receive guests. So yeah, and the storage system is also not really a place to invite guests into. You can't really hang out nicely in here. So let's build a dining room quick before the guests arrive over here. And let's start with getting some resources, because I don't think we have the resources to build the whole thing. So let's start with that. And after 9 hours or so, we've got all the stuff we need. So it's a lot of blocks and a lot of stuff. Now we do have everything we need to build the place above us. So we finished this building and the tower and building in which the sugarcane farm is. And we finished one, not even one floor of the interior. But with all the resources gathered, let's let's start clearing some space first. Because we can't really build when there's a whole mountain on top inside your building. And let's do that first. And then we can start to build the whole building. So there's some room now. There's plenty of room. I even made more room than we need. But with this room, let's build the outside, because we totally need room for the outside. And then I'll build it inside after that, because well, it's be weird to build the interior and then the outside. They built a dining room and then you build the walls of the dining room. It's a bit weird. So let's first build the outside, and we'll do that in another time lapse. The exterior is now done, except for a couple of windows here and there, because I don't know where all the windows should be. Because I haven't done the entire... Not again. Keep falling down here. But I haven't done the complete interior yet, so I don't know where all the windows should be. Because I want to do that at the same time as making the interior, and I've missed a block. But we have this big building over here, which the main interior is. We also have this small brick building which is connected. You see it from here. And we have the big tower. So this is the main tower of the castle, in which will probably be a library and a brewing place or something like that. And then we have this brick building over here. It's also connected to a bit smaller tower, which we made in the next expansion. So this place, we built this place, we'll also finish this tower. And in this one is the sugarcane farm. And I'll have to see what I put above it. But as you can see, the interior is not done yet. It's far from done. So let's first start with the floor. We are running out of time. So let's start with the floor, so we can just walk in here and start making the interior. This won't do. And with this floor, the storage system is a bit hidden. And it's mostly clay mud bricks, which were a pain to make. So you need, for every one of these, you need a wheat. And you have to mine all those mud blocks. So it's a lot of work, but you have this giant mud floor now with the carpet in the middle and some stuff over here. But with the floor done, now it's time to build up some walls to hide the rest of this ugly inside until we have filled the entire inside. But for now, just build the wall. Let's just build the walls of the dining room. This is much better. We now have a room with a kind of a roof ceiling. I don't know how to call this, but yeah, pointy ceiling, and here you have two small hallways or corridors, and you can go into the rooms over here. But we'll first focus on the dining room, and then you have also this side here, but I don't have anything designed for this side. So let's first look at these plain walls a bit, because, well, this isn't gonna do. So let's first decorate the big walls and maybe decorate the small corridors. Then we'll start putting in the main decoration of the dining room. This looks a lot homier. So we have this big banner with the crown again, but this time with a sword through it. On this side we have a well, a window, fake window, and there's some big bushes at the entrance, and these candles over here. We have these fountains at either side of the corridors with some plants next in between the doors. On the side they're mirrored. Oh, the same, but yeah, that makes it a lot better. It makes it feel a lot comfier. But now it's time to put in the big tables because, well, you need somewhere to eat. Let's make the big tables, and we'll have this big table over here for the important guests and people. So I will be sitting here, of course. Then I have these tables here, which will be for the normal people of the castle, like all the workers. So let's put those tables in, and then we can finally invite someone. And now we can have a proper dinner with a proper dinner room. So I have these big tables with some candles on it, on the candle holders. And we have some plates with some cups. And over here they have benches. Well, they're lower people. They're not important. Over here we have these big chairs. Because we of course are important. Because heck, we built this whole castle. And there's some cakes to eat. Maybe I will add some more stuff to eat with armor stands. The cakes are just only really food that you can display. Unfortunately, in Minecraft, you can really display. You can display most of an item frames, but you don't really have food items that you can place down. I do really want. I want some more items that you can place down. But as you will see, because we do need some place to get some food. So we need a kitchen. That's what this is for. And we need a storage room, of course, for all the food. And there I had the same problem. We don't really have food items. But before we go over there, this room is missing our most important thing. Because it's a bit empty over here. So it's time to add some big chandeliers. Because every dinner room needs chandeliers. You can't go without. And of course we have to flex with the chandeliers. So we're gonna make them diamond chandelier. So let's finish the dining room with the most prized possession. And the chandeliers are in. So we have two, of course, full of sparkles and diamonds. So yeah, it's really to show our prosperity, even though I did have to mine for more diamonds to get these. And with these in, this room is completely done. And the corridors are also done. Now it is time to work on the kitchen and the storage room. So again, let's first make the wall. And then we'll start doing the real interior. And this also looks much better. It's more of a normal room, so it's not decorated as much as this room. So there's no blue pillars and red roof, it's just simple wood. And the storage room has doors in it, because serve the foods, so less air and wet air and stuff comes in. So now we need to decorate stuff. This doesn't look like a kitchen. So let's start with the kitchen and let's just put in the furniture first. And there is now some stuff in the kitchen. It's a bit filled a bit, but there's not really a lot of life in the kitchen. It's really, well, empty still. Space is filled up, but still empty. So let's add all the decorations in here, make it really feel alive. There's some actual food in the kitchen. At least you have to imagine that. There are some plants over here, like a little bush, cucumbers or pickles or some other stuff. Honey, hay, more plants. a lot of and in here is some soup or something, or stew. I did this with the crimson nylium, but it looks like there's something in there. You have to figure, you have to imagine yourself what it is, but it kind of looks like food. And so this room is now lived in a bit more, some extra stuff, and then maybe we'll even put some armor stands in here with people cooking. That'll be a later job. With that, time to move into the storage system. As you can see, there's just a lot of storage, so let's just finish that in one go. And now the storage room is also full. So I have big hay, a stack, melons, some pumpkins, and just some other chests. Again, some sea pickles and some coral, and some mushrooms. And there is some kind of food. I don't know which kind of food, but it's food. That's what I mean with limited food items. You can place melons, pumpkins, and wheat, but that's it. And cakes. That's your only food items you can really place as a block. So yeah, that's why it's like this, but it's nice. The nice storage room, and then really close to the kitchen, so they can just go in here, grab the stuff, and prepare it for the dining room, and then bring it out to all the guests and people of the castle. I'm really happy with this interior and the exterior as well. I hope you like it too. But that's all the interior I've got for this place. I have a lot of space to fill up still. That'll be for another time, I think. And we need to build this thing, the storage room of this, probably just above it. I think I still need a drink storage, so with all the beverages stuff, the big kegs of drinks. So I'll probably do that on this side. But I'll see there's some stuff in creative to see what works. I did some more work on the castle, so I've added these bushes over here, because I forgot to do that in the time lapse. And now they're also looking nice, and every box is one color of flowers. I have now with a red flower box and a yellow flower box. I've also invited some more people to the castle, and some of them are already here. So we have a jester now, people eating, and we also have some cooks in the kitchen making our food. And we finished this just in time. I think my guest is coming soon. Now, maybe he's even on his way. There he is. So just receive him at the door. Would be nice. Welcome.
Hello.
That you could make it. Follow me to the dining room.
You've a nice castle from the outside. And inside, apparently.
Just up these stairs.
Yeah, there were a lot.
There's a place for us at the big table, of course.
Where can I sit? Can I sit here?
You can choose wherever you want to sit.
I will sit next to you. Oh.
Well, that's it for this episode. Hope you liked it. Like and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.